This time on Kawaii-Fi Radio. Did you know Aaron liked Digimon?
Oh man, I love Digimon.
I had no idea. Did you?
No, I didn't know.
Nobody knew.
No one knew.
I just thought that was pixel art. Like, Tifa and Aaron chew on rocks.
Nom nom.
Nom nom rock candy.
Then
Rock candy.
Crunchyroll Worldwide, pretty sure that is.
Crunch into it.
Oh god. And the autumn anime season is here.
We're not stuck talking about shows and be like,
This is trash.
I wouldn't watch this, but if you're like
It's over 9,000! NANI?
Configure the language logic interface for Japanese.
Kawaii-Fi.
Kawaii-Fi.
Kawaii-Fi Radio!
Konnichiwa and welcome. You tuned into Kawaii-Fi Radio, the podcast we dive into the world of anime, manga, and all things Japanese otaku culture. I'm Kyle. With me is Aaron, and Tifa's in town. It's fantastic. And apparently, if we do the Poke Rap, Nintendo will sue. So sorry, fans, we can't do it this time. But maybe on the Patreon, who knows? This episode, it's a new anime season. It's a weird one. Like we were discussing this in the pre-show while we got ready. As we do each season, we've picked out 10 shows that we think would be pretty good this season. Each of us has picked out 2 that we're looking forward to. This covers everything from shounen to josei, from, I guess you could say like your Digimon era stuff all the way up to like R-rated content. It's a pretty broad pick, so it's what we do. There'll probably be something in here that you'll be interested in watching.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Maybe.
We've tried to avoid the sequels because there are 4 major sequels coming this season, which we'll mention. But look, there's plenty to have a look at. Now, if you are new to the podcast, hello. If you're watching on YouTube, hi. You can see our lovely mugs there. No, we didn't bring them, so you stuck with ugly mugs. I'm sorry.
We have a glass.
We have glasses, no mugs. But Tifa's fine. She's an anime girl.
Tifa's fine.
Heath, don't hurt me. Now, look, if you like what we're doing, want to support us, Patreon's there, and all of our socials are in the episode description. We won't ham on about it. Let's get stuck into the new anime season.
That's a lot of anime.
Oh, there's so many.
No, I didn't watch them all. Autumn anime.
So on that note, the autumn anime used to be pretty wild, like insanely big. I remember like the first couple of years of doing the podcast, we would do every episode, like every anime, and talk about it.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Generally, the autumn show was either like 3 hours or it had to be split into 2 episodes. There was that much to go through, and it's too much, which is why we now do only like our 10 picks, because that keeps it reasonable.
And we're not stuck talking about shows and be like,
This is trash.
I wouldn't watch this, but if you're like,
Right, like, no, look, the shows we don't like, and we won't talk about them for that reason. But these shows are ones that we think have a chance of being really interesting this season. We're going to kick off with Tifa's pick, which both you and I were kind of like, this could be interesting. This is Sanda, which is, he's getting ready for Christmas. It's Santa, but without the T. So this is by Y. Oh, God, no.
That doesn't help because, just FYI, in the trailer, Santa's naked.
Yeah.
insert sound effect again.
No, that doesn't work.
Honka, honka.
There we go. I've not got the right one set up. But so Sanda, this is by Science Saru, who do Dan Dan, Keep Your Hands Off Izuken, Devilman Crybaby. They're one of our favorite studios. They're a smaller studio, but they're doing a lot more stuff lately, which is good to see. Disappointingly, this one is on Amazon Prime International. I don't believe it's been hidden behind their anime paywall thing, but we'll see. But Tifa, why Sanda?
I don't even know how to describe.
Should I give
what
a synopsis?
Yeah. Like
Okay.
I feel like you just need to watch the trailer and then you'll be like, oh damn, that's what is happening?
Yeah.
It's because Tifa saw bad Santa growing up, and then that formed her taste for the rest of her life.
I watched Rise of the Guardians.
There we go.
Yeah.
That was it.
Look, that's better than what was it, the Santa Claus. Sanda is set in 2080. The proportion of children in Japan's population will be just 0.1%. The youngest member of this shrinking society are guarded like treasures. 14-year-old Kazushige Sanda leads a sheltered life, at least until his classmate Shiori Fuyumura asks him to admit one thing, that he is Santa Claus reborn. Someone killed Santa. That's what I'm going with, at least. He should use
the Santa Claus.
He should use his superpowers to help her find her missing best friend. All he has to do is put on a red sweater to transform into his true form. Kazushige initially thinks it's a bad joke, but until Shiori pulls out a knife because blood also dyes clothes red.
Yes.
Are we getting Takapi's original sin again?
I know,
Yeah,
right?
so like when you watch the trailer, this isn't like even really, or whatever the trailer I watched, this isn't really even mentioned at all. You have a really buff Santa looking dude who's naked beating the bejeebus out of people. I don't know what to say there, but beating people up. And then you have like a lot of blood. The art style is very, kind of reminds me of Devilman Crybaby a little bit as well. And there's just like lots of blood. There's lots of fighting. There's like some teens that are like, don't really know what's going on. And it just looks insane.
Yeah.
And if
It
you
sounds
if
insane.
you didn't
It's shonen.
see this guy like with the white beard, you would not think it had anything to do with Santa Claus except for the music. There is like a jingle that gets played, but it's not quite the jingle, and you're like, wait, are they playing Christmas music here? But it's not quite that. It's like a little bit like different. It's their own interpretation on
I was
it.
going to say, is it like in G major where it's like horror music? Like, da-da-da-da.
It's like, it's really, the trailer is really cool. I feel like if you read the synopsis, you're like, okay, whatever. But if you watch the trailer, you're like, what on earth is happening?
Yeah.
And I think the art style alone is something interesting enough to watch. And I was surprised by the amount of blood that I saw for something that was called Sanda. So
Yeah. The rating hasn't been listed for this, but we're expecting it to be M or R because it hasn't had the first episode officially classified yet. A lot, just a heads up, at this point we don't have a lot of the streaming information or the episode counts because they generally get released in about the third week. Especially if you're of some of our Southeast Asian audiences, you'll be familiar that you might not get like your shows until like 3 weeks into the season. You'll get 3 episodes drop all at once the agreements have been finalized, and that's often because those broadcasters need to make those agreements after they know what's going to be popular to ensure that they can make their money back on it. So that's often the case. So we don't know how long this is going to run, but it airs on Saturday morning at 1:53 a.m.
interesting.
That's
time
like a
slot.
really late block and a really hot time.
I do wonder as well. I feel like because it's Christmas based that it might go until December.
That's what I'm
like
thinking.
it might have enough episodes to go until then, which is really interesting for the concepts that they have. And I also think that it'll be similar to like Banana Fish in the fact that it's on Amazon Prime, but it's just under normal Prime. It's not
I
like
hope so.
part of the Crunchyroll, Hulu, whatever agreement thing that they have. So
Yeah, it's weird. Like, sign up for this and then pay extra for another thing.
That's called
Stop.
cable.
It's called cable.
Yeah,
we
literally.
left. We
but I
stopped doing
think it's
cable
just
for this.
under Prime. There are a few that are just under Prime, and this
Yeah.
seems like it.
It might be. Like, it doesn't have any anything extra attached to it, and it is listed in a lot of international markets.
Yes.
So, and not all those international markets have that paywalling of
yes.
content extra. So yeah, we don't know how long it's going to go for, but I think 12 episodes would probably be about right for this. As you said, takes us right up to Christmas. Looks good. Action mystery shonen, originally from a manga. Saturday nights. I think first episode drops. It might have been last. Is it last night? This is interesting because we've kind of got a bit of a weird split on when things are dropping at the moment. No, so this is in week 2. So some of this season is already out
Okay.
as of Saturday, whereas others kind of delayed a week or 2 in some cases. And I think that's because this is a 13-week season and some of them only have 12 episodes. So,
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, check that one out. We think that's going to be really good, Sanda.
And I mean, it's the same mangaka as Beastars. So if you liked Beastars or especially if you like the art style as
yeah.
well. This kind of follows the original art style a bit more. So.
Yeah, which is a lot more like on the nose than the Beastar adaptation, which kind of takes a little bit more. It takes a bit more liberties, doesn't it? Yeah, it's Itagaki Paru.
Yes.
Yeah, so, yeah. Anyway, Amazon Prime worldwide for that one. Next up is Kenny's pick. It is a sequel, but it is worthy of discussing. It is Campfire Cooking in Another World with my absurd skill. Season 2.
Yep, that's a Kenny pick.
Oh,
Yes,
it is. Look, if it's got food in it, Kenny's likely going to want it.
There's a few
That's
this
true.
season that looked like it had food in it. And
There's
food-ish,
3.
very like Dungeon Meshy-ish.
Yeah.
Yeah, you saw like the dragon one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay.
So Campfire Cooking Season 2. Season 1, we've got the synopsis of because we don't want to give anything away. But it focuses on a salaryman who's accidentally summoned as a hero to the kingdom of another world to help defend against enemies. He's wary of the royal family's true intentions, so he's able to talk his way out of the situation due to having a non-combat skill, which is called online supermarket. And they have no idea what any of those words mean. So they're just like, that's useless. Here's some money. We're paying you off. Go away.
Yeah.
It's like, okay. It actually turns out that the skill is OP, and he's able to cheaply produce food products and utensils from Japan, most of which are considered luxuries in this world, such as salt and pepper and stuff like that, certain spices. So he cooks up a storm, catches the eye of the fearsome mythical wolf Belle, who loves his cooking, and it negotiates a contract with him to become his familiar because he just can't stop eating the food he makes. So he travels the world, earning his keep as an adventurer and merchant while enjoying delicious meals. And yeah, it just like, having read the manga, and this is from a light novel, so the manga adaptation of the light novel, it's good fun, and it doesn't get old. They keep adding new elements to it to keep it interesting, which is really good. So this is season 2 of it. It's Mappa, and Mappa's
Food.
pretty much one of the biggest studios now. Like, it used to be that there'd be so many from A1 on the list
Yes.
every season, and now
Yeah,
it's
so
it's
much.
Mappa who's taken over that, and with the same issues on staff. But like they did Vinland Saga, Jujutsu Kaisen, Chainsaw Man, Attack on Titan, Dororo. They do a lot, Mappa, and they've quickly become one of the largest, most respected studios because of it. This one's going to be on Crunchyroll, High Dive, Bilibili Global. Interesting to be on both Crunchyroll and High Dive, considering they're competing platforms.
That is interesting.
But this tends to happen, especially on season 2s of shows, like new agreements are made, and Crunchyroll, unless they're a production partner, can't block it. Because it's the studio making those deals, and that's good because it should be more accessible. Don't know how many episodes, probably 12. PG-13, Wednesday midnight, so Tuesday night, Wednesday morning it comes out. So that'll be good. We really enjoyed the first season, and it's a good laugh. Okay. Aaron.
Which one is this? Is this my 7th time presenting this in class?
Yes, probably. No. I've left that for later.
Okay.
Tojima wants to be a Kamen rider.
Okay.
Oh, yes.
So, you remember when you were a kid and you were so into shows and like you'd get all the merch and then you'd run around pretending you were like that? Like a Chunibyo.
Yeah.
Basically, the bad guys have started committing crimes in the real world, or at least people impersonating them. And so he's tired of seeing that. And he grabs one of his little plastic Kamen Rider masks and he Kamen Rider kicks them.
In the niche.
And like it's so funny because like watching the trailer, I'm like, I can kind of relate to this. Like his life's gone downhill. He doesn't really know what he's doing anymore, and this is what brings him joy. Going around serving justice.
Dish best served with a kick.
Yeah. But if you watch the trailer, it turns out the bad guys are actually really coming into the world, and he amasses a bunch of friends who do similar things.
No.
And so I believe that, it's going to end up with them actually having to fight against the proper, and then
Actual villains actually become Kamen Riders.
I don't think they'll become Kamen Riders.
No.
I think they'll just get their butts kicked real bad.
That's fair. So yeah, it says he spent his entire life chasing a dream to become a Kamen Rider, and at 40, reality has nearly caught up with him, and he's on the verge of letting go of his childhood fantasy. That is until he gets caught up in a crime wave led by the fake Shocker Gang, turning his long-time dream into something far more dangerous. What
it.
starts as pretend hero's journey becomes something real very quickly. So yeah, This is Crunchyroll Worldwide. Studios Liden Films, who we do really like. They did Call of the Night last season, Tokyo Revengers, Insomniacs After School. They've got a really good style, and they tend to reflect the manga's content really well. Based on a manga, action comedy, no idea on rating or episode limit, probably 12, and probably PG. Airs on Sundays at 12:30 in the morning. So
Yeah.
Okay.
this is going to be an interesting one to see how many of the Kamen Rider kids come out the woodwork to watch it. Because
I'm already here. What's up?
What's up?
Oh no. What are we going to do? Next one's Emma's pick, and this one has been being advertised for almost 2 years now, and we've been surprised it's taken so long. It's also Liden Films. So, as we said, Call of the Night, Tokyo Revengers, Insomniacs After School, and the Kamen Rider one we were just talking about. Action, comedy, romance, josei. It's called May I Ask for One Final Thing?
What is it?
No,
What is the final thing that we are asking for?
you're going to find out in a second because it's really funny considering Emma's my wife. An engagement broken off at a ball. It was supposed to be a cliche scene condemning a villainess. In the middle of a ball, second Prince Kyle unreasonably announces he's cancelling his engagement to Scarlett, a Duke's daughter. Furthermore, he announced he has a new fiancée, and they make baseless accusations against Scarlett. Scarlett has endured years of torment from Kyle ever since they were young, all for the sake of their engagement, but she could hold back no longer. This is my final request. May I send this stupid boop flying? The fair Duchess
Goodbye,
clenches
Kyle.
her fist and dances.
So many Kyles.
Synopsis?
I think Scarlett literally punches Kyle in the face and his fiancée.
That'd be really funny.
Yeah, so, like, the fact that Emma, who is my wife, has chosen this, I don't actually think
Are
she
you doing okay there, bud?
I think it's hilarious.
Everything okay at home?
No, we're fine. We're doing great. She's on school holidays. I'm job hunting. We've got so much time together. It's great.
Oh, that's why she wants to punch you.
Yeah.
No. But this one has been being shared on TikTok for about 18 months, almost 2 years. The trailer came out ages ago. It's from a light novel, but for some reason, this has really got like caught in the mind of a lot of the female anime viewers and male anime viewers who like this kind of genre of series, like the villainess redeeming themselves. And yeah, it's like, I'm surprised, like, if it hadn't had this long promotion period, I don't think many people would like actually recognize it as being good. I think it would actually go under the radar for the whole season. So hopefully it does live up to the expectations that they've built up to in the trailers and so on, because you know, if it doesn't after all that, just like with my dear friend Nokatan, you know, it'll be real disappointing. I don't want to see a repeat of that. Like, don't get me wrong, it was funny for like 2 episodes.
Yeah.
And then it got old real quick.
Yeah.
Action, comedy, romance, josei, going to air on Saturday midnight, Friday PM. So, yep, Saturday mornings. We're going to have a Crunchyroll worldwide this. So at least Crunchyroll's picked up on it and said, yeah, this will be good too. And Liden Films are not directly associated with Sony, so they've definitely went out of their way to go, yeah, we'll grab this. Next is mine, and I actually regret it. The more I've read it, the more I don't think it's going to actually be as good as it could be. The concept at the start sounds interesting, and the trailer looked interesting, but the synopsis just kind of, the more I read it, the more I'm like, I'm not sure. I'm not sure it'll be good. I'm going to check it out. I'll give it 3 episodes to see if it like doesn't rely on all of like the generic things I'm expecting. It's called Dusk Beyond the End of the World. It's a sci-fi romance. It's PA Works, who did Angel Beats, also a sci-fi romance, A Lull in the Sea, Sakura Quest, and Uma Musume Derby. It is an original, so that obviously has an element of risk to whether it'll be good. That means it will be 12 episodes. This ain't going to go for 24. It's going to be on High Dive, ADN in France, and Tropics Anime Asia in Taiwan. We don't know about a lot of the other locations, but that does suggest it'll be High Dive affiliates. So after waking from a long cryogenic sleep, high school student Akira Himegami finds himself in a world he no longer recognizes. The city lies in ruins from war. Society is now governed by an organization called OWL. And this is the bit which made me go, oh, OWL, O-W-E-L, which is meant to be like Orwell. What?
Who? You got it straight off the bat.
Congratulations, you just hurt me. Anyway, so this next bit is kind of what made me go, this might actually be rubbish. And traditional marriage has been replaced by a new system known as Elsai. And it's like, why do you have to specify that? Like, traditional marriage, we don't need to specify that. We can just say relationships are now governed by a system known as Elsai. So
It's the Mexicans who have had too much. Elsai.
So as Akira struggles to comprehend this drastically changed world, a familiar figure appears before him, Yugure, who bears a strong resemblance to his girlfriend who from before he was frozen, Tawasa. To his shock, Yugure proposes to him. Confused by her sudden proposal, Akira agrees to travel the world with Yugure, holding on to hope that somewhere in this world the real Tawasa is still alive. Along the journey, and this bit also puts up warning signs for me, they encounter the evolving forms of love in this new era and reflect on what their bond truly means. The trailer doesn't suggest any of this.
Okay.
Which is really confusing. So the trailer suggests it is a post-apocalyptic world. He's been woken up out of a capsule because they found him. The girl looks like his former girlfriend, and she proposes to him, but the proposal has a reason so that she can keep him safe because she's an android.
Fallout.
Yeah. Right? So, like, there's a lot in that trailer that doesn't really blend with this description. This description sounds like someone who's romanticized the story and has tried to shoehorn all, the forms of love and stuff like that. And I don't know. This could go either way. This could be like the worst romance I've watched in a long time. Still won't be worse than Dumpster Fire Girlfriend, right? Rent a Girlfriend. But, it sounds trash. And I'm a bit disappointed because the trailer looks really good. The animation's really good. The soundtrack's really good. And it's like, but if the story is dog, then no. So yeah, I don't know if this will be good. And I am more than willing to withdraw on it if it turns out that it is bad. And I will put a warning in the next episode when I do get a chance to watch it. But this is going to air on Fridays at 12:26 in the morning. Don't know how many episodes, but as we said, PA Works, High Dive ADN, Tropics Anime Asia. This might be a faux pas on my behalf. So just a fair warning, this might not actually be good. And we'll have to see once the first couple episodes drop if they... Just like with many animes that are romance and actually have an actually smart underlying story, they mislead the consumer on the first title. So true. We'll see. Right, next up is Kenny's. And Kenny likes pain, it seems, because he's telling us To Your Eternity Season 3.
Season 1 and 2 hurt so much.
They had to do it again.
They had to do it. Every time you're like, hey, maybe things are going to work out. Boom, he gets hit harder than before.
Yeah, now this is one of those rare cases where we actually have an episode count. And a rating. Because they know exactly what they're doing and they're ready for it. It's Studio Drive, who are very quickly becoming one of my favorites. They're fairly new. I think they were established in 2019. They previously did To Your Eternity Season 2. They are the new studio for Konosuba. Yes. They did Tying the Knot with an Amagi Sister in the recent season gone by. And they're also teaming up for this one with Studio Masket, who is a newer studio. I think they were established in 2018, but they have this is their first one where they're a lead studio on, not a production assistant. It's going to be on Crunchyroll and Bilibili, originally from a manga, and it's R-rated, R17. If you don't know about To Your Eternity, we did touch on this a bit in the pre-show, so we'll explain it here. An orb is cast to Earth to be observed from afar. Capable of changing forms from beings whose reflection it captures, it first becomes a rock and then some moss, and on a snowy day, a wolf at death's door crosses by the moss. It takes the animal's form, attaining awareness of its consciousness, and it comes across the wolf's master, a young boy waiting for his tribe to return from paradise abundant with fish and fruit in the south. No. The boy wants to explore new surroundings and decides to abandon his home to find the paradise using the traces his tribe left behind. However, with a heavily injured body and no sight of his elder comrades, what will become of the boy and its companion? Look, this is a very depressing series. It's beautiful. It is incredibly well written, but
it's so heavy.
Yeah, it's not one if you I couldn't keep watching it because it was not good for my mental health. Like, I'm just like, no, I don't want to feel this. I'm so sad right now.
Yeah. Like, he keeps finding newfound homes and newfound families.
And losing them.
And
there's a lot of time skips, and you think maybe this time it'll be better. No.
And also, like, how he can age in forms, but if he changes forms and then changes back, it goes to the default that he copied it.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So, like, he can build up, like, a good 20, 30 years in one form, and then
it's gone. Yeah. It's adventure drama, supernatural shonen sadness. It's going to be 22 episodes. It is R17 rated, so MA 15 in those markets or R17 in the US, because it has violence and heavy themes. It is going to air on Saturdays at 11:45 p.m. Crunchyroll Bilibili. Look, if you enjoyed Takopi, you'll enjoy this.
Yeah.
Very, very similar feel to The Pain. But yeah, it's not going to be for everyone, this one. It's very heavy, but for a valid reason. Like, it is exploring humanity, this story, basically.
Both the highs and the lows.
A lot of the lows. Let's talk about something better, Darren. Digimon Breakbeat.
Yeah.
This is Beat Break.
Time I brought Digimon to Kawaii-Fi.
I like that you're keeping count.
Oh man, I love Digimon.
I had no idea. Did you?
No, I didn't know.
Nobody knew.
No one knew.
I just thought that was pixel art. Like,
It's just a weird looking Pokemon.
yeah, right. It's your own custom fake mon.
Wow.
Yeah, right.
So distant future, like a lot of
The year
Digimon
2000.
they've got these little eggs that are fueled by emotion. So
Called E-Pulse?
yeah,
Yeah.
and basically they're like AI assistants. But sometimes Digimon come out of them if you feed them too much.
So this is basically taking the Digimon concept and adding the modern AI concept to it.
Yeah, basically. And so when Digimon come through, they're basically hunted down by other people who have Digimon who are trying to stop the Digimon from hurting the world.
It says terrifying monsters appear. I'm guessing this is uncontrolled, angry Digimon.
Yeah, basically. But it's introducing new characters to us. We get a brand new... Okay, a lot of the people online are upset because we already have a Gekomon, Gekkomon, and the main character in this is Gekomon, Gekkomon.
Okay.
They look...
Call it Geikomon. Just bite the bullet.
They're
Make it the lizard.
vastly different in appearance, but they're called the same thing, essentially.
Okay.
And I'm guessing they're also not the same level.
No, they're both rookies.
They're both... okay.
Yeah.
It's just, like when the names are too close, it's a bit...
That's such a Japan thing to do.
It is,
though.
isn't it?
Also, look up how many Kumamon there are. There's like 3 different Kumamon.
Those are the little...
So, like, one of them's a little bear with a cap.
Oh, yeah, which is Fair Bear Kuma. Yeah.
Yep. Another one's like a little polar bear with ice bazookas.
Same level?
Probably
Probably higher.
I,
Once they get weapons, they tend to be go
technically,
up a
the
level.
polar bear one is a champion, but it's one of the spirit evolutions, so
okay.
a human turns into it, so it's not really, but it kind of is. But
okay.
the Digimon convolution.
Yeah. Cool. So apparently the main character is called Tomorrow Tenma, and they're drawn into an extraordinary experience after meeting Gekomon, who suddenly appears from his Sapotama, which is the egg AI support thing, while living together with Kyo Sawashiro and other members of the bounty hunting team Golden Dawn. Tomorrow, that's a bad name, guys. That's a name for a far-right group in Europe. Okay. Tomorrow renews his resolve. What new future will be forged by humans and Digimon? That's...
It's Digimon!
It's Digimon, but I'm very concerned that the fact that they have a phrase, the team's called Golden Dawn in there, is going to see far-right activists using them to try and get people to join them. So yeah, they're like they're kind of like neo-Nazis in Germany or Italy. I can't remember which one it was. They're pretty bad.
Well, let's watch them
France.
struggle.
Yeah, I mean, look, true. Digimon is all about like compassion.
Yes.
So, but yeah, this will be interesting to see. As is expected for Digimon, it is airing on Sunday at 9 a.m.
Hey.
Nice and easy. Eat it with your cereal. Eat it, watch it with your
Eat
cereal.
it with your cereal.
Put Digimon in your cereal. It's Toei Animation, One Piece, Slam Dunk, Dragon Ball Z, Sailor Moon, Digimon. This is original. It's not based on a manga or a light novel prior to it. It's an original concept for this. And it is a action-adventure comedy, fantasy, sci-fi. Hulu at the moment for US. No international partners announced yet.
So
That'll
that
probably
means
be
maybe Disney.
Disney Plus probably in the next, I'd say 2 weeks. We'd probably find out more information on where it's going to land. That being said, though, like there have been cases where Hulu have grabbed something and High Dive have.
Yeah.
So I do feel like this might actually a secondary partner would be Crunchyroll, because Crunchyroll does tend to pick up a lot of the more long-running shonen shows. So if this is going to be more than 12 episodes, then Crunchyroll will jump in on it. But we'll have to see. So keep an eye out. And I'd say like we check Live Chart to find any existing streaming announcements, and you can add to those announcements when areas near you have announced that they're going to be streaming it. So you just link to the announcement and they then update it for you. It's a really good service, Live Chart. But yeah, that's going to be Sundays. So yeah, Aaron's going to enjoy his Mondays and Sundays. Yeah.
Eat it with my cereal.
I'm going to eat it with my cereal. My little Digi-egg in the cereal.
Do you have a Digimon bowl?
I should get a Digimon bowl.
You should.
How many bowls do you have?
I actually culled a lot of them.
Oh, good.
Because I have very little cupboard space.
Oh, this is true.
I also did a big cull on my cups and my mugs.
Going to say, you had so many cups and mugs.
Do you want Assassin's Creed cups?
No.
Okay.
Put them on Marketplace as
Someone
a set.
will get
Someone
it,
will buy the
yeah.
entire set because
it's just 2.
even 2. Like if you put them there and say they're a set, someone will buy them because they're fans. They love
fans,
them. Yeah. Anyway, tangentially, Tifa. You've went for ecchi. No, I'm kidding. What a surprise.
Things that don't surprise us anymore on the show.
Chitose is in the Ramune bottle. This is a comedy romance. It begins with a 1-hour premiere.
Wait, that's actually kind of crazy, though.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't know that this was the name of this anime. I'd heard about this and I was like, oh, that could be interesting because of the approach to it. Studio Feel, who did My Team Romantic Comedy Snafu, Dagashi Kashi, Hinamatsuri, As the Moon So Beautiful. So they're well trodden in the comedy romance areas. Billy Global at the moment is the only one who's got it. So, yeah. What's it about? Okay, cool. I'll do it then.
Just your face just then was perfect. What's it about?
Stare. All right. So being popular isn't easy, but it's hard to beat Saku Chitose, the most popular kid in school. Check. The ironclad reputation that can weather even vicious online attacks. Check. A group of friends as attractive on the outside as they are inside. Check. But when a teacher asks for his help bringing back a student who has been shut away in his room for months, Saku's perfect world will never be the same. What is this? Some kind of normie harem story?
That's literally how the trailer plays it. This is what makes me think it's not actually going to turn into a harem anime, which makes me more interested in the harem anime.
Bingo.
But the trailer itself looks as if you're playing a dating simulator, and so there are all these options, but clearly because they've laid it out like that, these are not going to be options for you.
I wonder if the kid's going to be a hikikomori, obviously, and I wonder if they're like a dating game otaku.
Yeah,
because that could then play into that element.
I was gonna say that whole thing reminds me of that. What was the one with the mangaka?
Oh, which one?
The one who
the short
film. Yeah.
Look Back.
Yeah.
Look Back.
Yeah.
That could be interesting. Yeah.
But especially because I don't think the trailer, or at least the teaser that I watched, gives that much away, because it's almost as if we're just getting introductions to whoever everyone is.
It's like character introductions rather than an actual story introduction. I hope this does do like a. Not even an episode 3 twist, but like the end of the first episode.
Especially because it's an hour premiere. I also want to know, I mean, aesthetically, it kind of plays into, maybe it's weird to say, how a Ramune bottle looks in a way. There's just so many blues, and all of that is used in the way that they advertise Ramune bottles in Japan and stuff.
Chitose is in the Ramune bottle.
Yeah.
Suggests that he might be seeing the world through Ramune tinted glasses,
yeah,
if you will.
Yeah,
as
so
the pun.
I'm going to be very intrigued to see how the title plays into the story because nothing gives it away other than like aesthetically being all blues and greens and playing into that very bubbly aesthetic as well.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, it'll be interesting to see. This is from a light novel as well. I don't know if it's had a manga adaptation, but I
feel like it hasn't.
I don't think it has either. I was going to say, even if it has, this is actually fairly recent, so the anime will surpass how far the manga could have even got in this time frame. It's going to air on Tuesdays at 11 p.m. We don't have a rating or episode number yet. Probably 12 on the episodes tends to be the case if they don't pre-announce it, unless it's like a series we know is big. This will be interesting. Bilibili Global at the moment doesn't mean it won't be on other platforms. It just means that we've got, I think we still have a week and a half until the first episode airs, so that gets in the way of that. The full announcements. Next is me.
Kyle's up.
Yeah, I talk a lot during these shows, but
we like your voice.
Don't lie. I'm kidding. I know. It's the radio
man voice. You need
man
to give
voice.
Aaron a cuddle for that comment.
Yeah.
I'll give him more than a cuddle, don't you? Anyway, I have picked comedy romance seinen show My Awkward Senpai.
Oh my God, never would have guessed.
No, me, never.
Kyle, romance?
Never.
Oh.
I've got 2 romance this season, but there are others that I'm watching which aren't romance, but I've got to bring these up. This one could go either way. Now, My Awkward Senpai, the manga's meant to be really good. My concern is around the studio. So the series is being animated by Studio L. They did Mirai Note, Summoned to Another World for a Second Time, and Jibiate. And if you are familiar with our podcast, Jibiate is one of the worst animes we've ever watched. It is poorly animated, poorly written, poorly
It's up
designed.
there with X-Arms.
No, it's worse than X-Arm. X-Arm won because we decided it was time to have a different carryover champ.
Yeah.
But it's bad.
Yeah.
Like, it's real bad. Like, we're talking off-the-shelf 3D parts sort of thing.
Yeah.
I know Mirai Note and Summoned to Another World for a Second Time weren't bad animation-wise, but I still am very cautious. So yeah, both the ones I've picked this year could be awful.
Well, look, Jibiate, it wasn't the animation specifically that was bad. It was how it was all put together.
Yeah, this is true.
So that would have been like the creator's decision, not
kind of
the
like how
studio.
Studio Gohans do their putting things together. It's
Yeah.
not good.
Yeah.
But yeah, so this is going to, we don't know how many episodes this is going to be, but the synopsis is pretty simple. It's an adult cast. Kanagawa Senpai is considered many things, but smooth is definitely not one of them. When she meets Kanagawa, her new kohai, he's cute, a little nerdy and easy to talk to. How will this awkward senpai be able to handle these new feelings? So yeah, this is first episode airs on Thursday. It's Thursdays 10 p.m. in Japan. So first one's this week. This is one of the early ones kicking off. So we'll know soon if this is bad. Excuse me. It's from a manga. Manga's been really popular in the romance community, especially those looking for more mature, not mature as in like content-wise, but like mature characters, like, you know, the same sort of thing as Wotakoi, where they're all, you know, adults in an office romance or, yeah. So this has been quite popular with that area, thus why it's seinen rated. But this could be really good if they follow the manga and do a good job at adapting it. If they don't, then this will be another black mark against Studio L. And
they ain't coming back.
That'll be the last time, for me at least. Just like Studio Gohans, it doesn't matter if they do anything good now. They're always going to be bad, like, to us, because
they burnt us.
Repeatedly, and they misled and they lied, and it's just not okay to do that. Like, be better.
Yeah.
Look, I mean, like, the first anime was called Handshakers, which is why they call Studio Gohans, and it was really dumb. And then they made something else with a completely different title, and it was just Handshakers too. It had the same characters appear after 3 episodes, and it's like, that's not a twist, that's dumb. No one liked your first show, why would we like the second one? So yeah, and then yeah, look, they're bad. Don't watch Studio Gohans. Don't give them money. I'm pretty sure Studio Gohans, and I need to double check this, so don't quote me on it, but I'm pretty sure Studio Gohans said that they were one of the studios who were looking into using AI for animation. So yeah, don't do that. Just don't. Like, it's bad. Right. This is one of our other picks for the season. This is Emma's second peak, is our last one. It's Ranma and a Half, season 2, the recreation of it.
Nice.
Also Studio Mappa, who did the first season, as we mentioned before, Jujutsu Kaisen, Attack on Titan, Dororo, Vinland, Chainsaw Man. Like they do a lot. It's hard to do it. It's going to air on Sundays at 12:55. So for those not familiar with Ranma Half, this is a story that started in the 80s with Rumiko Takahashi, who is the mangaka. She also did Urusei Yatsura and the big Dragon Ball for Girls.
Big Dragon Ball for Girls? Sailor Moon? What?
No.
I'm like so confused.
No.
Dragon Ball for Girls.
It's what they referred to. It's the guy... Inuyasha. Inuyasha was referred to as Dragon Ball for Girls for a long period.
I've never heard that before.
No.
Really?
No.
It might just be a generational thing, because that's what a lot of people, when I was in like the first year of uni and talking to other people in like the media club, would refer to that as.
Could
Because
Sailor Moon be referred to as Dragon Ball for Girls?
Yeah.
look,
Inuyasha.
I'm a level with you. I technically think Sailor Moon's better than Dragon Ball.
Sailor Moon's
A lot of
way
people do
better.
think, yes.
But So, Inuyasha. They had a recent continuation, Inuyasha, which was not good.
Yashahime?
Yeah. But now
Hard pass, Omi.
Yeah. But she's got a new manga called Mao, which is getting an adaptation next year as well. So it's good to see Rumiko Takahashi coming back into the zeitgeist as well for modern anime fans, because she's a legend. Like, she's been going as long as pretty much the Dragon Ball franchise and Sailor Moon and
Detective Conan.
Conan. She's prolific. She's like a modern day manga god, if you will.
For sure.
But yeah, so if you haven't heard of Ranma Half, it's all focuses on a guy and a girl who are kind of like put into an arranged marriage, and it's all martial arts. So during martial arts training expedition in China, Ranma Saotome and his father Genma suffer an accident, which in turn afflicted them with a curse. Whenever they does with cold water, Ranma transforms into a girl, while his father turns into a panda. Only hot water can reverse these effects, but any contact with cold water opens the can of worms again. Unfortunately, that trouble does not end there, as Ranma finds out his betrothal to one of his daughters of the Tendo family, his father's closest friends. During the family's first meeting, it is decided that Ranma is to be married to Akane, the youngest daughter, a decision that is met with vehement protests from both of them. The two are simply not compatible, yet they are forced to live under one roof. Ranma's status quo further adds to the chaos, leading him to a series of comedic situations and misunderstandings that, in the grand scheme of things, may be just what he needs to work with Akane. Akane, in the original adaptation, is very poorly characterized. They just make her horrible.
That checks. I mean,
she's not. She like in the manga, she's fantastic. In this version, they've done a much better job with the characterization of the characters. It is much more accurate to the source material.
That's good.
And Akane is what she should be. She's a tomboy who is, what's the right word?
She's got strong will.
Well, yeah, but she's attractive. Like, she's not like the way they kind of dealt with her in the original one was they made her boyish and made her like they repeatedly tried to make her unattractive.
Yeah.
Right.
Whereas like with long hair or short hair, her designs now look feminine as they should.
Okay.
Even though she's tomboyish. So like they've done it the way it should have been done. And we see this a lot with like a lot of the older series where it's like, oh, girl dumb, and it's nice to see that these old shows, when they are adapted to the modern audiences, now go back to, modern audiences. When they're adapted to modern adaptations, it's got nothing to do with the audience. They actually look at the source material properly and correctly adapt it instead of putting on, cultural behavioral norms from that time to it. Like, I'm a big buff man and I hate my wife. It's just like, why are you married then? And 80s, man. Like, everyone looks back at the 80s with rose-tinted glasses. 80s were messed up. Anime was great, but the way it was presented, not so much.
Also great, Carl. You were just complaining about the adaptation.
No, not animation. Because they did that like the hyper incredible backgrounds. Characterization, not so great. Gender equality, not there. So look. That one's on Emma's watch list. It's also on mine. We love the Ranma series. It's something we bonded over early in our relationship. It's PG-13, Sunday nights. I think this will be 12 episodes again, just like the first season, which is a shame. I think they could just go the full 24 and because they've got the source material there and really like knock out a massive part of the story so that everyone then is ready and, you know, keen for a third season. But if they keep doing these drips and drabs, because it's been almost 12, I think it's 15 months since season 1 now. Ooh. So like that gap, the longer that gap drags on, the more difficult it's going to be to retain that audience. Yeah. And you've got no excuse that you don't have access to the source material. You do. And you just keep that team on it and smash through it as they did with Attack on Titan. So like you stay there and you just keep going and going with it. But look, we'll see if this one's any longer. At this point, we haven't got an episode count. This is going to be on Netflix worldwide as it was for the first season. It should be releasing weekly in the proper format as opposed to all in dump, which... like, let's be clear, releasing everything on the platform all at once is bad. You do not keep it in people's mind for long. It leaves their mind after a week. So it's you need to do weekly releases for anime to make it successful. It's just the way it is, unfortunately. There are a few interesting returning series to mention. My Hero Academia's final season is here. Hopefully we'll get... some more context on the conclusion compared to the manga because there are additional... So for context, a lot of people said they don't like the end of the manga. It's not bad, but they wanted more context. And obviously everyone wanted their ships. That's not going to change. Your ships aren't getting sailed. They're going to sink. So goodbye.
My battleship!
They're children. But then additional manga chapters and one-shots have been released to provide more context in the world after the end of the series. And I'm hoping that will be adapted into the final episode. So the whole final episode would be that as opposed to just like a post-credit scene. Yeah. Because, like people want to see the end. They want that conclusion and they want the feel that the world continues on, but we have put an end to like the core things that people were concerned about. There's also Spy X Family Season 3, which continues on after the films, which is going to be great. And One Punch Man Season 3, which we're really surprised considering the manga's just been on and off hiatus so much. Like it's One Punch Man releases about at the same rate now that Made in Abyss does, which is kind of maybe 4 chapters a year.
Still better than Hunter x Hunter.
I know.
Still better than Nana.
Yeah.
Go team.
Yeah, that was a really
a floppy high five.
Well, yeah, because you clapped piece of fabric. That sounds dirty. Touching cloth. And the other one we want to bring up, because this will definitely be for some of our older anime viewers, ones who grew up watching anime in the 90s. Cat's Eye is getting it's already had its first episode out, actually. Cat's Eye's got a brand new anime adaptation by Liden Films, who we mentioned a few times already in this, that is exclusive to Hulu at the moment, and Disney Plus. This anime was from the 70s, 80s, the original one, and it was just as OVAs. This looks to be a full series. It's about cat burglars, and the style is, they've kept like the 80s art style for it.
Are they going to have the K-pop band Cat's Eye perform songs for the Cat's Eye show?
I have no idea.
During the Cat's Eye opening and the Cat's Eye closing.
Oh my God.
So yeah, by day, Hitomi, Ruri, and I run a cafe, but by night, these 3 sisters work as a team of thieves determined to recover their father's stolen art collection. Balancing their double lives becomes even more difficult as they are relentlessly investigated by Detective Toshio, who doesn't know his girlfriend is one of the thieves he's pursuing.
Love that.
So yeah, it could be pretty funny. The original was really popular, and I'm surprised to discover that it's getting a remake after all these years, but hey, there you are. Like it's good to see these things coming back. Like, you know, they're coming back.
Look, Tiger and Bunny can do it after like 10 years.
Yeah, so true.
Yeah, right.
So true. Yeah.
But yeah, that's our picks for this season that we think will be interesting. As we said, like there are some which we know will probably miss the mark on. I suspect that both of mine this season. I've generally been pretty good, but I think I might have messed up.
It's okay, Kyle. We won't judge you. The audience will.
Dun dun dun.
That's all right. They watch Rent a Girlfriend, so I'm already above them.
Find him in the comments.
Yeah, find him in the comments.
Kenny's not here, so I have to do something controversial, right? Anyway, look, we'll be back in a moment. Let's tell you about what we've picked from last season.
Kawaii-Fi.
Why do we watch that?
Definitely in my top 5.
Season in review.
All right, let's go through this one fairly quick and easy. Season just gone by was the summer season, yes. There was a lot of shows this season, and some of them were weird, some of them we didn't get a chance to watch, and now we're going back and going, wow, we need to check that out. And others we watched and went, why did you make us watch Turkey, Aaron?
Okay, I didn't watch
You
it,
didn't.
so I was saved.
You escaped. Yeah. So it's been a bit of an odd season. There have been, the standouts that we, obviously know about. So let's kick off. First things first with Ken's selection, which is Ruri Rocks. Has anyone other than me seen this?
It's been on my to-watch list this entire season.
Okay, yeah. It's we mentioned this previously, but the whole thing of cute girls doing cute things and education anime disappeared, and they've kind of come back and combined together into one. And Ruri Rocks is a case of that. So this is highly educational on mineralogy and gemstones. And it is about basically a young girl who wants a certain gem that she sees in the shops, and her mum won't give her forward on her allowance to get it. So her mum's like, just go out on the hill and find something. Like, your grandpa used to do that. And she's like, it's not that easy. It isn't, but it can be if you know what you're looking for. And
it can be if you're in an anime.
Yeah. She meets a geologist there. The geologist is bringing around a massive sledgehammer that she got, warhammer technically, that she got from a flea market, because she's like, this would actually be really good for breaking open some of these larger stones that I can't actually get into. And she starts teaching her about, the signs to look for where you can find these gems. And, the little, like, some of them are just like, really simple things like quartz, which, is a common mineral. And gems are minerals by technical definition. So, yeah, and the actual name in Japanese is Introduction to Mineralogy. So it is about this. It's about, teaching while showing the processes involved. So yeah, it's really good fun. I understand why Kenny likes it, because he likes to learn a thing. He likes to see the areas of Japan. That's why he loves Yuru Camp. Like, it's good fun. It won't be for everyone. If education isn't your thing, we have other issues.
If you have a dwarf brain and you want to eat the rocks, like Aaron,
nom nom.
Nom nom rock candy.
Then
Rock candy.
Crunchyroll Worldwide, pretty sure that is.
Crunch into it.
Oh god! All right, Aaron, talk about something else. Dan season 2. We all liked it.
Okay, so it's about this guy who gets a curse put on him, and then when he gets hit by cold water, he transforms, and when he gets hit by hot water, he transforms as well.
I mean, that is another character, yes. Yeah.
Which we may have just been talking about.
Yeah. Dan definitely took that idea, but...
Ran.
But I believe the idea actually predates that, and I believe it's a mythos thing, like an old tale, which is where Rimiko Takahashi got the idea from. She's like, that'd be fun to do with a character. So,
well, we've talked about Dan before. If you like sci-fi, you like supernatural, they come together. You're going to have a good time.
And action and shounen.
There's little bits of romance. It's real cute because they're all tsundere and they're like, oh my god, we got your hands. Oh.
Do love a good tsundere girl.
The only criticism I have of this season is they did too good a job of the nerd guy.
Oh, yeah.
He's insufferable in the comics. He's even more insufferable and realistic in the series.
I'm like just before that point right now. And I'm so excited to see him.
Oh, he is a good character. Like, every character that gets introduced is a good character.
Oh, yeah.
None of them are one-dimensional. All of them serve a role. But God, he is like so annoying. And like they've nailed the characterization of him. Like, they've done it perfect, and it's annoying how perfect it is.
He's got the same trope as Excalibur from Soul Eater. Extremely powerful. So annoying.
He's not extremely powerful.
Oh, I thought he was.
He's just got a really good imagination, which you'll understand shortly. Yeah.
Well, I saw he summoned a Gundam Buddha.
Gundam Buddha. Yeah, I love that design. It was so goofy. Anyway, that's also Crunchyroll. I'm pretty sure, Dan.
Yes.
So there you go. Emma's pick for this season is City, the animation, because of how unhinged it is. You can just watch an episode with no context and you don't know anything anyway. So, City, the animation is by the same manga who did My Ordinary Life. So, with the deer and the laser and the wind-up girl. It's the same goofy thing, except this one, instead of it focusing on the characters and their story, it is the story of the city as a whole. So it is a massive cast of characters. We've talked about it on the show briefly before. It's just really good, goofy fun. It's hard to binge because you watch it and just
it fries your brain.
Yeah, like Azumanga Daioh and
Excel Saga.
Yeah, but what's the other one that was massive and everyone did the dance at conventions back in the day?
Lucky Star. Yeah.
Similar
Pretty sure
principle.
you said Lucky Star.
Yeah. No, I said something else. I can't remember now. Azumanga Daioh.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's the same sort of like. You watch too much of it, just like Monty Python's Flying Circus, you start wondering what's real and what's not. You just kind of feel a little bit off. So, short viewings, no more than 2 episodes at a time in a brightly lit room, please.
Recommended by Dr. Kyle.
Yeah. Take 2 episodes in a brightly lit room and stay hydrated. But yeah, it's really good fun. Oh, man. I'm pretty sure City was Crunchyroll as well. Now,
Surely.
let's just...
Most things
pretty
are.
good bet.
Look, with anime, if you're putting your money on Crunchyroll, you got like a 75%.
Oh, no.
chance.
We were watching it on Prime.
Oh.
On Prime.
That's the 10% chance. And then you got another 10 on Bilibili.
Chance of Prime.
Yeah, it's Prime Worldwide, so yeah, I got that one mixed up. But it's not behind the paywall because I don't pay for that. There you go. Tifa, The Summer Hikaru Died was your pick from the last season for very good reason.
Yes.
So, what's it about?
Well,
I mean,
I've
I've
talked about
watched
it
it,
before, but I forgot what the other kid's name is already. The emo kid.
Yeah.
There's an emo kid, and he has lost his friend, and they go searching for his friend, and his friend comes back, which is Hikaru. But his friend is not quite as he seems, and spoiler alert, it turns out he died, and he's kind of like... Actually,
His corpse is being...
Weekend at Bernie!
Yeah! But there are like a lot of other creepy supernatural things going on in this town, and particularly in that forest itself.
Yeah.
But the way that they go through it is quite interesting, and you can really feel the emotions through how they've kind of animated it, and I think the animation style is quite interesting as well, because... Yeah, it does make a lot of things really creepy and spooky without it being a horror anime
there's
as
definitely
well.
a suspense series.
Yes. The tension really holds.
There is definitely like yaoi goggles on Hikaru and the main character, and the main character might be gay as well. Like it's kind of alluded to that he might actually be ace as well. Like there's a lot. He doesn't know how he feels about things.
But I really like that because of the age that they are as well. It's not really like, oh, this is definitely what's happening. It's all about exploration of people and their feelings about things. So it's like it could go any which way as well, which I like. And especially when something like grief is being considered as well. It's so interesting to see where, because the story is mainly just about emotions and how we feel about each other. So
I mean, it's when I say it's a little bit gay, I don't mean like Brokeback Mountain. Like it's exploring emotions, and the way he's dealing with the grief of losing his best friend. He doesn't know how to deal with that because he's seeing his best friend every day, but knowing that's not him, knowing that the person he's become a friend with since childhood, who has been an integral part of his life, is gone and is being replaced by this. And how do you deal with that? How do you just like, it's fine, everything's fine.
And then this like creature that is your best friend actually has all of those memories, so they understand that you liked them in some aspect, but they don't actually understand the human capacity of emotion in regard to that. So there's like a lot of other things to explore there when they're also questioning what being a human is, and you're like, actually, I don't know how I felt about my friend because I just never actually thought about that in that way because no one ever asked me.
So like it's a lot in a good way. Like if you like spooky mysteries and stuff like that, if you like Take Up Your Original Sin, that you'll like this too. But it's really well animated.
Yes, it is.
Holy cow.
It is. And because the company did like mainly gaming stuff beforehand, and I think this is one of their like, it's not their first like big anime,
No,
but
it's
it's
not.
like it's interesting because it's not a company you would have originally thought would animate something like this because it's so outside of their wheelhouse.
Yeah, it's CY Games Pictures.
Yeah.
So, and CY Games did a lot of mobile games.
Yes.
Netflix for this one worldwide. I think it's also might be on Billy. No, it's still Netflix only at this point. So yeah, 12 episodes just finished up. It's good. It does list itself as horror, mystery, supernatural, but it's.
But I also think that I said this before as well. The way that it's animated, like if they did Junji Ito's with like a similar sort of premise
so
of some
good.
of them, it would have worked really well because the holding of the tension of the story in horror and the feeling that something is there but you can't quite comprehend what that is, they do it quite well. So.
Yeah. Yep, Netflix for that one. It's good, but not for all ages, that one. And sticking with that theme, Kaiju number 8 I'll pick for season 2 of that.
Solid.
If you haven't seen Kaiju number 8, it is modern day Tokyo and Japan, and Kaiju were attacking and have been attacking, going all the way back into history, and there's a defense force around it, except certain Kaiju are more powerful than others, and they get given numbers because they have to be identified and tracked and can't be defeated in a single engagement. So the main character accidentally somehow gets turned into a Kaiju, and he's referred to as Kaiju number 8. And he has to hide that from his team as he, he finally joins. Yeah, I know he's really bad at it. But he joins like the Japanese anti-kaiju force, and he has to be a normal human, but then utilize that to help protect them and stuff. So it's a really good series. But this season's kaiju design and storytelling were just so good. Like the pacing was good. I thought it was slow, but when you watch it back to back, it's like no, this is the right pace. Like it's just because we had to wait because every episode has kind of a cliffhanger to it, and you just want to know more. Like I need to know more. Would you like to know more?
Would you like to hear about Lord and Savior Kaiju number 8?
But yeah, look, it's really good. I'm pretty sure we're like 2/3 of the way through the manga now, so the next season might be the final season. Or they make it a final season and then a film.
Which is probably likely.
Probably likely with how film anime has been going lately. But yeah, really, really good. There are some other standouts from this season, of course. My Dress Up Darling, straight up, is like one of the top animes from this season, alongside Dan to Dan. There was also more. Oh, what's the name of it? Science Guy, Dr. Stone as well.
Science
Bill
Guy.
Nye.
Senku, the Science Guy. So yeah, Dr. Stone continued its push towards its finale, and then we also had what was it? It was another one which has gone really viral recently. I can't remember. I'm sure I'll think of it later, and it'll be really annoying. Yes, I know, guys. Like, you can. I don't know what's going on here, but cool.
Emotional support.
Emotional support for each other. Fragrant Flower Blooms with Dignity, Sakamoto Days Part 2, and Cool of the Night Season 2. And then the recent Rascal series, Rascal Does Not Dream of Santa Claus. So yeah. And Grand Blue Dreaming
Santa?
Season 2.
Yeah,
Santa
Rascal
Claus.
dress of Santa.
Yeah. But yeah, look, there was a lot of good this season. There just wasn't enough time for us really to catch up with it. We need to still watch Gachiakuta and
That does look really good.
Tongan Anarchy.
Togen Anki as well. Both of those look exceptionally good.
And Turkey.
No, we watched Turkey, and you shouldn't watch Turkey, just like you shouldn't have watched season 4 of Rent a Girlfriend. And why are you still doing this? Like, stop it.
Turkey.
Also, do you want to know something really funny? Rent a Girlfriend season 4 is adapting the Girlfriend in Paradise arc, which is like where most people quit reading after it, because it's something like 60 or 70 chapters, which result in nothing. And this is 2 cores.
That's right.
They made it 24 episodes, and you're going to be so angry at the end of it.
Have fun, friends.
No, don't. I wish you no fun. Accept your pain. You have chosen this. Anyway, that's the previous season, as we said. Yeah, BRB.
Kawaii-Fi Radio.
Tonight on Anime Communique.
Great story, compelling and rich.
Nothing brings ratings up like a little controversy.
All right. Guess what? We got controversy. What a surprise. There's a controversy every 2 blimmin' weeks. Like, why am I not surprised anymore? Disney Plus and Hulu are raising their monthly streaming price plans in the US, and they're expected to transition over to the same price increases worldwide. It's about $2 so the price for subscription tier with ads goes from $9.99 to $11.99, and the price without ads is $15.99 to $18.99. So yeah, it's pretty bad.
It sucks.
Yeah.
Yep.
Capitalism and corporate greed. Let's get them.
They streamed the prices in October last year as well, and October the year before. So this is becoming a joke. So
we're still offering you the same swill, but pay more.
Yeah, and also subscription services are still remaining standalone, so you have to subscribe to both Disney Plus and Hulu for a combined license for that. So that is only raised. That's going up by $2 from $10.99 to $12.99. It's just like, guys, just combine it. Just make that standard. And then the Hulu Disney ESPN bundle's going from $17 to $20, and then $27 to $30 for another. Like, it's just ridiculous. Like, who has this amount of money to pay for that? Like, yeah.
If you're working enough to pay for that, you're not free enough to watch it.
So true. So
exactly. Yeah. So yeah, it is fully integrating the Hulu streaming service along with into a new single app. But it's not this
new single app, but 15 different payments.
Yeah, right. Like, it's so dumb.
It's like all those old tele ads.
Yeah,
like this could be yours for 9 payments of $15.99.
Yeah.
And add on this if you call now, but we'll then charge you for it after you get the last payment. Yeah. What could go wrong?
And then pay for no ads.
Yeah.
On top of that.
So. Sticking with that, actually, Disney and Webtoon are planning a new digital comics platform because Disney has acquired a 2% equity stake in Webtoon Entertainment.
Oh my god, what?
Yeah.
Because Disney doesn't have enough forms of income as it is.
Yeah. So it's going to include more. I think this is literally because they don't want to bother with dealing with their back end.
Of course.
But here's the thing. It's going to include more than 35,000 comics from Disney's portfolio, including Marvel, Star Wars, Pixar, and 20th Century Studios, along with Webtoon original titles. Doesn't Marvel already have a digital platform?
Yep.
So what? I don't know, man.
The Simpsons already predicted this. Disney's going to be our overlord in a matter of years.
The platform will also
Ironic,
expand on Marvel
Disney is
Unlimited with
Simpsons overlord.
Yeah. Current subscribers gaining access to the new catalog. So if you're already on Marvel Unlimited, you get access to this as well, apparently.
Okay.
Look, it's part of the Disney Plus Perks program, and it's just like, is it though? Because these, like, Disney, you're not good people.
I always think about that one guy that like died or got injured or whatever it was at Disneyland.
Yeah, the guy's wife died, and they used you signed up to
Disney Plus,
free
and
trial.
because of that, you did the free trial, and that meant that there's a waiver, so you can't sue us
for anything ever.
Which is so dodgy. Like, that should be illegal.
Yeah.
Like, straight up should be illegal. You should not be allowed legally to put that into a terms of use.
So crazy.
Because that gives them
They had to
free
remove
reign.
it, and then they had to apologize publicly because of that.
Did he end up winning the case?
Yeah, I think he won.
Okay, good. I hope he won because
that's crazy.
We don't need to go any further down there. Sticking with manga apps, Crunchyroll's manga app is launching in the US and Canada on October 9 for iOS and Android. This is the relaunched replacement app from when they shut down. We don't know when that's coming to international markets yet, but it will be a browser version as well, launching on October 15th. Ad-free app will be separate from the main Crunchyroll streaming service, so it's a separate app to download instead of it all being in the Crunchyroll app. I really, really hope this means that they're going to redo the Crunchyroll app finally, if they've pulled this out of it, because then they don't have to rebuild both at once. So yeah, it's going to cost, as everything does. It's an add-on. So pre-existing subscribers to Crunchyroll's Ultimate Fan subscription tier will be able to use the service at no cost, but the Fan and Mega Fan tiers will be able to add access to the app for an additional cost of $4 or so, making it $12 US, or the Mega Fan will make it $15.49. So just go the Ultimate Fan tier. That's what they're forcing people to do.
Yeah.
So the service is going to be powered by Link U Group, the Japanese media company that operates such digital manga sites as Communique, Compass and webtoon company Studio Moon 6 and Romance. So yeah, look, I don't think this is their own thing. They've bought an off-the-shelf system from someone else, which is good because Crunchyroll can't design programs to save their life.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And we were all hoping with the Anime Lab merger that they'd use the Anime Lab UI, but...
You would hope.
Yeah, that's been clearly lost.
Yeah, long time ago. It's with Atlantis now.
Yeah, like in the sea. All right, let's get on to more positive things. We're going to talk movies first. So the first Demon Slayer Infinity Castle film has become the highest grossing Japanese film ever globally. So the film enters the top 10 films globally, outdoing Fantastic Four.
It just surpassed Superman.
Yeah. Becomes the first anime to top the US box office for 2 straight weeks. And it's it's earned 555 million worldwide, estimated as of Sunday the 21st. That was last weekend, so it's probably like even higher now. The film is now the highest earning anime film of all time, highest earning Japanese film of all time, and past Fantastic Four, First Steps, Captain America, Brave New World. How are they up there? They shouldn't be up there. They did terrible, didn't they?
Brave New World did all right.
Did it?
Fantastic Four was
Fantastic
not
Four
great.
was okay.
Oh,
like,
no,
it
this
did
is
okay.
worldwide for 2025.
Yes.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Okay,
yeah. Cool.
I don't think Brave New World did very
Oh,
well.
yeah, that's the one with Sam Wilson.
Yeah. I don't think that did well in the box office.
It didn't.
Fantastic Four did okay in the box office.
Yeah. The film has made it the second highest earning film of all time at the Japanese box office, passing Spirited Away.
Yeah.
Inflation's a funny thing.
The number one is Mugen Train, the other Demon Slayer film.
That doesn't surprise me in the least.
There's a lot going on. The film, it's $104 million US as of the Sunday's box office just in the US on its own. It is
now it's like 300 and something.
Yeah, it's wild. So that's amazing. Excuse me.
And Kyle still hasn't seen it.
No, but it's our next episode.
Bully him.
No, don't bully
him in the comments.
I'm going this week. I've bought tickets. What are you talking about? Man, I always forget how chaotic you two are together, especially in person. Chainsaw Man, the movie Rezark, has opened at number 1. There's also another independent anime film, 100 Meters, has debuted at number 8. Kibitsu, the Infinity Castle film, is number 2, and a few other anime things are in there. There's a idol thing. It literally knocked Demon Slayer off the top. I was chatting to one of our Patreon members about this on the Discord, and I was saying, I don't know why, but I just kind of feel like Chainsaw Man hasn't stuck in the cultural zeitgeist internationally. So it might do really well in Japan, but I still am not sure if it'll do well in the US.
I think this movie
might. The
do
more I'm
well.
seeing about it.
I think because this is... So everything that we saw in the show before this is almost... It's not exactly prelude, but it is prelude. And that's the part that people... It is the slowest part of the manga in part 1 of Chainsaw Man.
Part 2's all slow.
Yeah. So but this arc that they've turned into a film, this is where things start getting serious, and this is where like fans who know what's going to happen are hyping it up to other people, and look, people will go see it.
This part of the manga was really good. It's just a question of how far into it they can get. Where's a good jumping off point to then go into a new season. And I hope they don't do what they did with Mugen Train, where repurpose it into the series.
They always do that. They're going to have to do that, which is... Unless they just make every arc a movie, but otherwise they're just going to have to do that.
Or they schedule the film as a special on TV, broadcast TV, the week before the new season starts. Because then people will sit down and watch it during the season gap, and then they can watch the new season. Either way, we'll see. It's looking really good. It's doing good numbers so far in Japan, which is promising. At the moment, I'm pretty sure it's no longer in Shonen Jump Physical. It's only in Shonen Jump Digital.
Yes, that is correct.
Whatever its magazine is, it wasn't doing well, so it moved out into digital.
It wasn't because it wasn't doing well. No? They had originally said that that's what they were going to do, is because of the content.
Oh.
So they cannot print the content that he
that's
wants
definitely
to
not
explore.
15. No. That's a much better explanation. Cool, because I did wonder, like, everyone still talks about it, and you still get the goofy screenshots of every new chapter's weird page, because every page there's always a weird page in every chapter that comes out. That's going to be interesting. and the other film, God, where is it? Got to go all the way down to the bottom. So 100 Meters is a manga that is based on. It's a film based on a manga. It is a athletics like sprinting film. It's sports. It's probably why it's not super popular. Anyway, let's move on to anime series. We've got a slew of them that have had announcements. So first things first, Dan Season 3 confirmed in the last episode. We don't have a date for when that is arriving, but hopefully this will be 9-12 months time, just based on the previous one. Dr. Stone's third part of the Science Future series airs in 2026. It's the third and final core of the part of it. We don't know if, actually, from memory, we should still maybe need, or this could wrap up the story, actually. Based on where the last season ended, this could wrap up the story based on the manga. But the thing is that the manga keeps coming back. The manga ends, and then there's like 15 chapters after the end of the manga that have been like limited run stories. So like, it's really good that the extra stories are really good too. Like, but are we done or not? Grand Blue Dreaming anime gets its third season. We did mention this earlier because it was leaked, the third season, and the whole series was, and the last episode has the trailer for the third season. Rising of the Shield Hero gets a fifth season, which means it must still be doing well. I have heard that fourth season was actually good. Third season is a slog to get through.
Yeah.
So season 2.
Yeah. I stopped in season 2 because I was like, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I completely have stopped. I stopped reading as well during the Turtle, which is season 3. So it was like the Turtle arc and the alternative storyline world and all that. And it's just like, it just got too convoluted, and it just was taking forever to get anything across. Reborn as a Vending Machine, third season. We don't know why, but sure.
Here we go.
Oshinoko is confirmed. Its third season is debuting in January. MF Ghost, which is Mount Fuji Ghost, not the other MF. So for all
Samuel L. Jackson, what are you doing here?
Its third season is premiering in January on initial. They unveiled the trailer on the Initial D 30th anniversary 2 days, which was a major event. This is a continuation in the same universe as Initial D, but obviously set in modern times with modern vehicles. Well, actually, no, it's not modern. It's actually post-modern. It's futuristic. It's when EVs are the standard vehicle, so petrol cars are rare and they're used in show off things. Show off things, what I'm talking about. Oh, and everyone's freaking out that there hasn't been an announcement for season 3 of Dress Up Darling. Yeah.
Have we?
No, not us.
No, but everyone
the
online
internet
has. I know.
is losing
They're like,
their mind.
But
where's the
guys,
announcement?
just wait. It's
okay. Don't listen to what comicbook.com story keeps going, because that's the one that keeps getting shared. That is all speculation. Have a look at the gap between the previous season and this. It was big. Yeah. It's coming back. It's just they're going to take their time to do it right. And everyone's freaked out because the ending of season 2 is different from the manga's ending. It's because they were finishing a plot point that was established in episode 1.
Oh, okay.
But the animation as well for season 2 is so much above what season 1 was. And we thought season 1 was good as well. There's nothing wrong with that, but just this season 2
knocks
was
it out the
insane.
park. It's
so
like
the amount
Bocchi
of
the Rock
time
level of,
guys, we can wait.
They did a claymation scene. Yeah, and then they do this one of the random characters where they keep crossing to her, like, this is about this in cosplay, and then they eventually cut her off. So, they had a lot of fun with this one, and it's so much better for it. The series is fantastic, always has been, always will be, and it ends spectacularly in the manga. It's done well, but this third season will be the final season. Yes. That's where we're at. So, there's no need to
just wait,
rush
it will happen. It's guys, come on.
Yeah,
don't rush the ending.
Exactly, right.
We saw what happened with Promised Neverland.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, that never got adapted. It's one of the biggest travesties.
That's what I'm saying. It could always just never get adapted.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Anyway, on the note of things ending, and this is a big one, That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime's volumes arc announced to end in the 23rd volume, which should be end of November. So the story's finally coming to an end.
That's the light novel, I believe.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I'd be really interested to know how far behind we are, because I feel like we're not even like a third of the way through.
Yeah.
Like we can't keep going like at the rate we're going.
Slime.
Like, can we get 10 seasons? Sure.
10 seasons in a movie.
We've already had a movie, and then we had another movie, and neither of them were really good.
Yeah,
they were okay.
They were okay.
But they were literally like the old school Dragon Ball movies, where it's like you can take it or leave it, it affects nothing.
Yeah. I watched
Which
Scarlet
sometimes I
Bond
kind of
cinema.
prefer instead of like having a movie that is an integral plot line and then they have to redo it for the show.
Yeah. I mean, look, fair. I mean, it's the same with Spike's Family's movies. They were additionals.
That was fun, though.
They were fun. Like they were good. It was good. The way they did it was good. Like the white, what was it? Code White?
Code White.
Was so good.
I still need to do that cosplay.
But yeah, that's kind of it in the anime news. There are other bits and pieces, but nothing major. It's all just like, this trailer's been announced and this song's being announced, and it's like, that's cool. Don't really care until we know when it's coming out. So that's the important things. And what was the other one that just had a season 3 announced that I think you shared with us, Tifa, or it's got a continuation?
Probably.
Was it the Miyazaki coming out of retirement to play a chicken?
Kenny.
No, it was Kenny being
okay.
Kenny, which is,
But it's so exciting. Miyazaki's coming out of retirement, Kyle.
He isn't.
Miyazaki's coming
That's
out
not
of retirement.
Miyazaki, man. You can't make these things up and people will believe you.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
People make things up on the internet?
Oh my god, Aaron!
Really? Where is it? I feel like... I wonder if you sent it before we got on the plane.
I thought it was recent. I thought it was like 2 messages ago.
No, that was like the Demon Slayer thing.
Oh, okay,
Let me check. If I checked photos, it was probably like...
No, actually, I know what it is. It's not news. It was it is news. We've already talked about it. Surpassing Fantastic Four.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, Demon Slayer. So yeah, there we go. Cool. Well, that's nothing important. There you go. Ta-da. I mean, I'm sure, like, if I go to Anime News Network now, there will be more news that is interesting, such as Blue Lock getting a 3rd anime season. Rascal Does Not Dream of a Dear Friend anime film in the works. Monster getting a 2nd season, and Disney's Twisted Wonderland anime has a full promo. No, stop giving the mouse your money.
No, genuinely.
That's Square Enix.
Yeah.
That's Square Enix.
The style of it's
Kingdom
incredible.
Hearts.
It's just, wow.
Everyone loves Twisted Wonderland.
Yeah.
I don't. There you go.
Well, you don't know anything about it.
Oh, Summer Hikaru died. Just had a 2nd season announced.
Yes,
July 5th.
that is right. Yes.
So there we go. We've covered everything. Yay!
We're fully dressed.
Hooray! Goodbye.
Kawaii-Fi Radio.
What am I going to do with you, Aaron? Like,
love him.
Love me, feed me,
Rub
never
his
leave me.
Bald head.
Yeah,
For luck.
I applied moisturizer on it and I shaved it this morning, so it's extra smooth.
Extra smooth
Just
and
for
shiny.
you,
I will have to rub your head later. So that's where we're going to leave things for this episode on a very awkward note. Thank you so much for listening and watching. Next time, Demon Slayer movie. This will be a spoilered review. So
we will be mentioning Channing Tatum.
We will be mentioning the Tatum of Chan.
Tatum Chan?
Tatum Chan, because he's Japanese now, clearly. So look, join us in 2 weeks. That's what we'll be doing. If you have enjoyed what you've heard, subscribe, hit the buttons, join us in future episodes. Behind this episode is subscribe button. I don't know. What's good?
There's a glass of hot water and a glass of cold water that'll make you transform.
Yeah.
You don't know which one you'll get.
Yeah. But it might help our trans listeners. It might speed up the process for you. Yeah. Save costly surgery.
Not sure about that one, but yeah.
Anyway, but yeah, look, that's in there. Good for you. Now, if Tifa's like, I'm gonna hit you, Carl. Hit the likes buttons and all that, and let us know what you're looking forward to this season, because there's a lot, and it's a bit of a weird season. Like autumn used to be like the gangbuster blockbuster season where all the big stuff landed, but it's kind of shifted to December, January now, where we find most of it coming in for the winter shows. So let us know if there's something we missed as well, like that you think is going to be massive this season, because we're human.
Yeah, we don't get everything, and so
our
taste is different than your taste, and
yeah,
you might have a better idea of what's good this season than we do.
I mean, probably not, but like,
I don't know. Did you hear about Kyle's pick?
Yeah, I mean, look, take me out of the equation. I did pretty bad this season.
And then there's also that romance about punching Kyle. I think that one sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
Wow, I feel victimized and I love it. Something is awoken. No, anyway.
Don't bully me, Aaron Chan.
You wonder why I don't tease me, Miss Nagatora. Okay, look, if you'd like to join the community and get more information, more information, more content. We have a Patreon. We have a pre-show for every episode, which is normally an extra half an hour to an hour of content, depending on how unhinged we are.
Kyle saw it twice.
Yeah, more than twice. We share extra content. It is designed for a adult audience because you need a card, a bank card to join Patreon. So yeah, but we share content such as episode outtakes, extras, and show updates. If you can afford to support us, it'd be greatly appreciated. If not, no stress. You do you, bro. Now, there's also social media which we're on. I'm bad at it. That's it.
Yeah, we've got our Only Cats. We've got. That's where we post Liger and Kubo.
Yeah. And for our Patreon listeners as well, we have the upcoming poll for the Halloween episode. So that'll be going up in the next week for you to vote on what we talk about this Halloween, what our topic of choice is. So if you are interested in voting in on that, even though all tiers get to vote, everyone's weighted equally. It's good fun. Make sure you put things in. Tifa has jazz hands. But yeah, so that's that. So we'll be back in 2 weeks with the Demon Slayer film. And I don't know, fish.
You need a nap.
I need a coffee. I haven't had coffee in 3 days.
Coffee
so
sounds good, bro.
Yeah, I am actually starting to get withdrawals. So
you're jonesing?
I'm jonesing for that caffeine. But yeah, on that note, you've been listening to Kawaii-Fi Radio. You can jones with me all you like, get some coffee in ya. Thank you for joining us, and until the next time, watch some anime!
The way you said Jones,
Yeah,
it makes
why
it
did
sound
you?
like...
Yeah.
Oh, no!